Hello everyone and welcome to, yes, we're going to be doing that happy fall painting that I showed you in a recent unboxing, and I'm very excited about this. So we're going to start this here today. We might even get some words in, and we'll see what we can do. We're going to be working on 4 colours here today, and I'm just going to go and get my little Millie thing. I'll be back in a few mode. Okay, so I've got my little Millie. Now there is a bit of a plastic thing on there, so I'm not sure what that does, but we'll just put that under there. If you don't know what this is, it's a cover minder. So what it does is you put a magnet under it, you pull this back, and then what happens is you can put that there, and it doesn't connect. Okay, hang on a minute. See if we have to pull this off this way, maybe. That's a sticker. Is this not a cover minder then? Like, what the hell? Okay, that doesn't seem to stick. I'll have to have a word with Liz Harrison about that, because that doesn't stick. It doesn't seem to, it's a very weak magnet. Okay, well the idea is you're supposed to go like that, but I don't think this is a magnet, which is a shame. I'll speak to Liz about that. Okay, so for the third time, I will see what's causing that issue. I have to use something else because we can't use that now. So what we'll do is we'll use this tub thing, and we'll get going, shall we? So I think what I'd like to do, as I said, there's quite a lot of different colours going on in here. So I think I'll use my fish pen today, and it's the day of Big Brother tonight, and it's a funny old thing because the other night I couldn't work out why I wasn't getting any picture on my TV. So I tried to figure out what was causing it, and it turns out that the cable in the back of, there will be a few colours missing until we can get more trays available, and it turns out that, I'll start off with the H actually. It turns out that the back of the TV, the cable that runs from the wall to the TV, it wasn't picking up any signal. So I thought, right, I'll retune the TV and see whether it's just accidentally knocked the channels off. And sometimes if you press the wrong button, it can knock them all off, but it's quite easy to retune again. And then I discovered that it wasn't working, so got in touch with the landlord, because the aerial on the roof is not owned by me, it's owned by the landlord, and that aerial does like most of the other houses along the street apparently. So yeah, we're not allowed to touch that, and so I thought, well, I'll have to raise a repair, because obviously I'm not paying to get that fixed, it's not my responsibility. So they've raised a repair for the technical team to come out to see what's causing it. And then the other night, I think it was 2 days ago, I discovered, I thought, well, I'm going to have a word with it, going to have a play around, because I don't really want to wait in all day for someone to come in and see what's causing it. And I discovered that the white lead that I have that runs from the wall to the TV was so rammed in the TV that it must have got crumbled, and when I pulled it out, I had to get pliers on it to get it out, and it looked like it was all burnt. So whether it sort of like overheated, I don't know. So I got onto Amazon and got a new cable ordered, which wasn't really happy with the price. $5.99 for a cable is a bit of a liberty. For 1 meters as well, that's not a good price. So I paid it because obviously I need it, and yeah, with wires, I don't really want to spend nearly a tenner on a wire, you know, but because it's something I need, I bought it. And yeah, so that's coming today, so hopefully, and this one's got a gold connection, so apparently the gold is supposed to be better than the silver connection, so hopefully it works. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work or what, but just have to wait and see what we can do, and go from there. Now the funny thing is this P colour that we're working on up here, I already kitted that up, so I must have forgot to bring it in the other room. But I've got a feeling that this cover minder that Liz has gave us, I don't think that's a proper cover minder. I think it's like a sticker of some sort. So I will double check with her, but it doesn't appear to be sticking as a cover minder. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the issue is with that, or whether it's just like a decorative, because you can see here that that magnet is clearly not, it don't seem, it sticks, but it's not strong enough to seep through this canvas. So, which is such a shame. I could probably do it on a stronger magnet from a different cover minder that I have from Prism Diamond Painting. So maybe we could do it that way, and go from there really. Now this colour that they've got on the H, they've done really well. So I'm really happy with that. It's not very often I get paintings with words in, so when you get the opportunity to, I think that's just wonderful. I'm going to move that up a bit. I'm going to bring this down a bit because I feel like I'm leaning over, and I'll move this back. And we'll just have to see what we can do. Now, I'm really hoping, they said between 12:45 and 3:45, so I'm really hoping that this lead comes before then. If it doesn't work, then I've got to get another lead, which means I'll have to watch the Big Brother on Sky, because I don't really know if it's going to work. And with Sky, my subscription is buggered up because they seem to think I owe £1,000 on this TV subscription thing, because you know what it's like with Sky. Hey, we'll give you all these half price offers, and then you're left with a giant bill. So, but I think one of the channels will work as long as it's not the HD channel, because you get like BBC One HD and stuff. If that fails, then the only other option I can do is to watch it on catch up on, if it's available, on ITVX, because they're saying that it's on ITV2, ITV3 and ITVX. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a way to catch up with it. So, yeah, I'm just praying and hoping that this lead works, because if not, and it doesn't work, then I'm going to ask for a refund of TV licensing, because I'm paying for a license to which I can't get any channels on the TV, and therefore I could challenge that and show them evidence of that, and then probably get my money back for that. And then I can do what's called a license where I don't need to pay for that license, because you can get a TV license where you don't pay. All the license does is cover the channels that are live, and especially BBC One. If you're watching on demand, then you won't need it because you're watching on catch up. So Noah tells me anyway. But yeah, so we're going a bit off here and getting so carried away. So let's go back a bit and we'll go in and do some of the B now. But that is very vibrant. Look at that, doesn't it? It's more orange than red, but then you would expect that being a Halloween painting. So yeah, okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do a bit of the B, and this is like this peachy cream colour. So yeah, I'm going to put that there actually, and we'll do a bit of the B and get some of that in. And then I think for the next session we will make sure we kit up that P colour and get that all sorted out and tixty boo. So yeah, so we'll get all that sorted out. And I was watching Lazy Retired Granny, and she said that she was a bit sad that I didn't remember the mic project. So I said to her, I think what's confused it is because you did like some in the summer and then you've redone another series. I think that's what's confused me, because I'm like, I'm sure we finished that in the summer, but I wasn't aware that she said she had to work on someone called Becky Sloan's project. So she's working on Becky Sloan's project after my project. So I think that's what's confused it. So I now fully understand what the, the mic project is. So it's all making sense now. Apparently, I asked her to do a Temu unboxing or something, so it's all making sense. So it's coming back to me now. But isn't this got gorgeous colours? I'm really happy with this. And this painting was literally £1.99. Now, on Tuesday, I think, is the 10th. So they are doing what's called Prime Big Day deals. So I think, again, it's like Prime Day, and that specifically deals for Prime members. So you have to be a Prime member to get that. But I think these big... oh, apologies. I think this Prime Day thing... this big day deals, I don't know if it's for just Prime members or if it's for everyone, but I need to make sure I find something good on there to get a good deal. Now there's bound to be loads of paintings on there, heavily reduced, so that'd be good. And I think it's something new they've introduced as well, because I don't think they've ever done big day deals before, so yeah, that will be good. Now that's really nice. Look at that, how it merges into that Halloween. That's gorgeous. I think this colour will be in the pumpkin as well, the white pumpkin. So that's going to be quite nice to do. Now we've got a J here. The J is like a, I call that colour a minty green, because it's not white, it's not green, it's in the middle of mint and green. So I would say a minty glow in the dark green. I don't think it is glow in the dark. Because you can get glow in the dark paintings, so yeah. But as I say, I'm not entirely sure if it is glow in the dark one. But yeah. And the funny thing is I've got another Halloween painting, but I got that one before this, but I want to start this first. So what I like about this one is it's like an autumn painting. You've got a bit of a bee, a sunflower, and you've got the pumpkins in as well. So it just is quite a lovely one to do. And I thought, oh, I've got to have that. And I think it was a recommendation one, because... no, I'll tell you what it was. It was because I bought another Halloween painting before this. They had this one as well. And at the time, the seller that I get paintings off on Vinted had this painting, so I sort of laid off a bit. And then I thought for £1.99 I'm going to grab it, because the seller on Vinted was saying was selling it a little bit higher than that, and I thought, well, I might as well get it with Amazon, because with Vinted I would have had to pay postage, and I can get it for £1.99 on Amazon. So I got it through Amazon in the end, which I thought was really good. And yeah, got that in the end, so really happy with that. Apologies if the camera keeps focusing, it's because it thinks there's something in the way, so if I go like that it will try to refocus. I've lifted it up a bit, so it shouldn't do that. But yeah, this camera, I'm filming with my Pixel. I've got a Google Pixel 7a, and it thinks that there's something in front of it. But what I like about this phone is I can pause. You know, when I often need to cut something out the video, well, this phone I can pause and then play, so I don't have to, like, if I go in the other room and I need to get something, I can press the pause button and then pick up from when I come back and then unpause it. Whereas iPhones don't do that, and iPhone has come out with another phone now called the iPhone 15 Titanium, and someone on TikTok was saying that, you know, they need to come out with something different, because the iPhone 15 is no different to the 13, 12, 11, you know, all they do with like iPhones is just literally upgrade them, and it's not the actual phone. It could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, but what it is they're actually upgrading the software in the phone. But apparently he reckons he got them free from ephones.com. When I googled it, it doesn't look like a genuine company, so not sure on that. But yeah, the pressure's on a bit for this painting because we've started this a little bit late. It should have really been started at some point next week. So yeah, but yeah, we'll get the P ready for next time. That's no problem. So yeah. Okay, and then it goes, there's a couple of B up there, so we'll do that. And what I think we'll do is we'll get a block situation in here next. So we need to sort of work out where we're gonna take this up to. And we'll get a bit of a block in and then we'll do some filling. So we'll do that there. Take it up a little bit more. P, yeah, B. And then I think, yeah, that looks like a good stopping point for me. So that's a B, that's a B, that's a B. When they're scattered like this, it sort of makes me wonder, have I put them down right or is it a totally different colour, you know? So, put the B. I've been putting all my paintings on the wall and they look so nice. And I've cut all the borders off. So, I used some washi tape. I still haven't found that washi tape that I've got. Can I ask you a question, Teda? Is your name, is your name, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but is your name Teresa? Because on the package from you, it says something about Teresa, from Teresa, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know anyone called Teresa. So do you shorten your name from Teda, from Teresa to Teda for short? Because I know it's from you, but it says Teresa, and even on the you know, the shipping tracking thing, it says you've got a parcel from Teresa, and I'm like, I wonder if she says that for short. So yeah, is that like your real name, but you shorten it to Teda? That sounds better though, Teda. So yeah, it won't be long before we're opening that. I think we need to get a guideline down here, don't we? Let's whiz down here. Actually, let's go down this one. And then we can, I think we're probably, let's take it down to about there. So I'd say about, no, that's a little bit high. So let's take it down to about there. If we say about there, yeah, that'd be good. Okay, so what I want to do is just margin this off a bit. Now again, I'm not going to multi-place for the minute, because while we've got a bit of multi-placing, there is a lot of swapping and changing of colours here, so yeah. And then I woke up today a bit late again, because I've got Amazon coming, so I wanted to get up early for them. I checked the works, they're still not delivering. So this courier over here must be taking the weekend off, because the ones in Witham, they deliver on Saturdays and Sundays, but I suppose it really depends on the courier, because they're self-employed, so they only work when they want to work, you know. So if they work on a Sunday, it's their choice, so perhaps that's why. So yeah, okay, I want to go up here a bit now, because I'm trying to get border in. So that is such a shame about that little Millie cover minder, because I was really looking forward to using that as a cover minder, but it doesn't appear to be a cover minder as such, so perhaps it's just like an ornament or something. But it sticks to my boiler okay with that other magnet on it. So I'm not entirely sure why it's not working. But I really do like this colour. It's so vibrant, you need sunglasses. But you see, we're sort of getting that bordering then. I love doing borders and then you get that lovely colour fill section. So yeah, what we'll do for next time is definitely get that P, and I think there's a bit of A in there, yeah, up there. So we'll get that ready as well. I've also got some Galaxy chocolate coming because you've got to have something for the show, ain't you? So yeah, that'll be coming. And normally I would save it for Netflix, but because we've got Harry Potter, oh my god, Harry Potter. Because we've got Big Brother happening, I want to save it for then. So yeah. And it's my favourite one, the Galaxy Cookie Crumble. Oh mama, I love that. Oh, I like that. Look at that. So you've got that mingulation of this peach and orange together. That's gorgeous. I can tell this being a very gorgeous painting. It's giving me like a... Oh, what's going on with this? It's giving me like it's giving me a vibe of like pastel sort of colours, I suppose. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. And it's nice to finally get it started, because I was going to do the unicorn this morning, and then I was like, because I'm working on that as well, and then I was like, no, do you know what, I really must start this because we need to get it started. So yes, we do. Whoopsie. Now I could multi-place this section, but again, I wait until we got some of this offloaded and then I'll do more. But I love the fact that I've got a painting that's got words in it. As I say, I do have quite a few different ones with words. I say quite a few, but there's very little. But it's so lovely when you get a painting that's not really an animal and you get a little bit of words in it. And I've been watching this creator, I can't remember her name, but she's done this gorgeous one from DAC that had all mountains in it, a little lodge, like a porter cabin thing, and oh mama, it was so lovely. Really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to watch the next series of Wednesday for lunchtime, because obviously I'm going to be busy with Big Brother in the evening, and tonight's really going to sort of like drag, because you've got the normal show, the launch show, which is like an hour and God knows how long. And then, of course, you've got the after show, and then you've got the night stream, and I don't think that's going to be all through the night. I think, you know, they can't do it all through the night, surely, but ITVX have got adverts all the way through it as well, so I assume, if I remember vaguely, the night stream only sort of ran for like an extra hour or so. But yeah, we've got, I think Big Brother runs for 6 weeks, whereas the Jungle in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, that runs for like 3 weeks. So, and I wonder if it was it in the, no, it was in South Africa, weren't it? So I think this will be in November. We should have it back in the Jungle where its rightful home is, because it's not been in the Jungle for like 2 years now, because it was at the castle, and then I think it was there the year after, and then this year they sort of wanted to do it in South Africa. And then, but that was like a really weird one. It was like pre-recorded. They didn't actually do it live. So yeah, that was a bit disappointing. But, you know, it is what it is. But I'm so happy I've started this now. Seeing all these letters just makes me want to do more. Makes me wanna, makes me wanna do. And while I'm filming this, I'm deciding if I should do the pig, because that seems to be like the closest done. So I'm very tempted to do another part of the pig, I think, today, and get another hour of that done. And hopefully the stream will not play up, because it was really lagging for some reason. I mean, when a stream lags, it's a variety of reasons. You know, it could be that you've not got enough RAM. RAM is like a memory sort of device on your computer. That RAM is basically like storage, so it could be there was not enough storage. Now StreamYards, I think, runs on 4 GB, and when I checked the storage it said 3 GB, so that could have been to it. It could have been bad weather, because over here whenever it rains the internet is crap, so it really is lagging, and then, you know, you just have to sort of wait, and then the next day it's fine. So it could have been that, it could have been that, you know, it was too far away from the router, because the router sits in the front room next to the TV, and I film in my bedroom, so obviously you've got to think of the signal there. I mean, you've got thick walls in between the bedroom and the living room, so it could be blocking the signal, but I always keep my bedroom door open just in case, you know, it struggles a bit with the signal. It passes the signal through, because it's basically controlled by radio waves, so that's how you get signal and stuff. So, but this is a really lovely painting. I really highly recommend you buy this. It's just gorgeous to work on, so I'm really excited to see this coming together. I really would like to get this finished by Halloween if I can. Now, I have just noticed we've got a 6 in this as well, so sometimes when they put like, it's all this lovely colour and then they put like a horrible dark brown in and it mucks it up, but you've got to remember that it's a Halloween, and sometimes what they do is, so that it's not all the same colour, they will chuck in another colour to sort of break that colour up a bit. So yeah. But yeah, I think we'll have, we've done the first sort of letter, which is, I think that's supposed to say, I mean, it's not really a A, is it? It's hoppy, I would say, but it's supposed to be happy, so perhaps it's a lowercase. You've got a capital H and then a lowercase a, so yeah, it could be that. But yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this theme. It's quite nice. And obviously last year I don't think we actually did we only had that one painting, didn't we? So this year I've sort of like introduced a couple new ones, and we've done a coffee cup, we've done the Scotty dog, we're doing this now. So yeah, I've got one more I'd like to push out if I can, but as I say, I really don't know if we're going to. Just depends, you know. It's bonfire theme next month, so this year is nearly over, and then it's like Happy New Year, and we're back to the lions already. So I always do lions in January, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck in a few tigers as well, if I remember, because I have got that Crystal Creations one that I got from, I can't actually remember. I'd like to think it was from the Works, but I really can't remember where I bought that. So yeah, I'm not sure on that one. But yes, I'll have my usual corned beef sandwich after this, and then it will be time to do Watch Wednesday, and then I may do the pig live and see if I've got any more time to do any more of this. Because yeah, once 7 o'clock sort of hits, that's my zone of like, that's it, I'm done for the night of diamond painting, you know, because then it goes into dinner, and yeah, so I don't actually know what I fancy this for dinner. I'm not having a roast, that's for sure. I wanted to have a bit of a break from a roast, so I might have one of my very favourite jacket potatoes, you know, the Vivaldi ones that I showed you. So it would really help if I had a clamp this side, but the problem is you can't put a clamp here because it's, I mean, you could move the painting over if you wanted to, but I like to work in the centre, so I might have to put another one of them like either side of here. But yeah, next time we'll have to move it over that way and then clamp it a bit, I think. So where was we, about there, was we? Yeah. So yeah, okay, so we've done it, so it's here, isn't it? So I'm going in a different direction, this one, just to try and fill it up, because I know we've got loads of P over this side. So so yeah, this gel pen thing that Tida's got me is sitting at my relatives at the moment, so I'm gonna have to go and pick that up. I wanted to go this weekend, but I was like, as I said, Teddy was over there and I really fell behind with like doing Wilbur and that, so I really wanted to do this weekend, catch up on a bit of Wilbur and get that done and sort that out. So yeah, but I might do a bit of the unicorn later, get some of that done. I might have to get one of them, you know, them mats and it stops it sliding. What do they call them? Anti-static mats or something? Linda said that she had some anti-static spray that she sprays around the room because apparently it gets very static. So yeah, I need like an anti-static mat. I don't know why, but it's just giving me a vibe that this painting is going to be superb once we finish it. I mean, over here we've got like a little leaf or something, so it's got them really autumn colours, isn't it? You know, what I love is, you know, when like the trees are losing their leaves, you know, the orange and yellow ones, and the red, and walking through all them crunchy leaves on the floor, and you get to walk through that in the lovely forest. Oh, I love that. It's just so calming walking through a forest. But yeah, I've for the first time ever, I know what autumn is now, because when they say autumn, I don't really know what month that is, but I think it's September, October, November, isn't it? So yeah. So yeah. Bum ba da bum ba da bum bum bum. Looks like an 8, but it's actually B. Some of these prints are so blurry you can't really make out what the symbol is. And I was looking at my stickers that I've got, and one says, there's a word saying blank, then there's another one that says BS 500, and I'm like, well, what sticker does that go? Like, we don't have a code of BS 500. And then there's another one that says something like EURZ or something like that, and I'm like, what on earth do we do with that? Because they're like the proper DMC labels and stuff. So Jawoli kapitan. Yeah, that is that. Okay. Right. Really enjoying this painting. It's really beautiful. Lovely pastel colours. Not too dark, not too light, just right. Done a really good job on these colours. Someone must have a lot of fun, you know, sitting there designing this. They must have like a colour chart, and then they like hover it, like, you know, like that paint program you can get on Word, and then they sort of like hover it over the symbol to see if it looks good. But yeah, someone obviously designs the picture, and then someone puts all the colour on it, I suppose. But yeah, really, really enjoyable, this one. So I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. Is it some sort of line going through it? Because it goes right the way across it, so I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but could it be it's like a bracket thing for the sign? Perhaps this is a sign. Where did that go? I don't know. Then yesterday they took payment for my Ford Mustang build. So we get so many Mustangs in the partwork industry. I mean, we've had the Eleanor Mustang, the Shelby Mustang, the GT500, which I think was Eagle Moss. And now we've got this other one, which is Ford Mustang. So but always seem to get his car builds, and I really would like to have something different. I mean, obviously it's always going to be cars because people like their car builds, but yeah, you know, something different, like a cab or something. I've always wanted a black taxi to go with the Route Master, because we have it. Oh no, we're going wrong here. Let me just correct this. So let's put that H there, that can go there, and that can go there. Yeah, so we have a Route Master build, and I've always dreamt of having a taxi, like, you know, the London black taxis, because that would go so lovely with it, and also a tube train. We've never, ever, ever had a tube train, and I would like to have one of them to do. That would be quite nice. So that's mainly all A in it, so now we can sort of branch it and fill up all this. Okay. That suits fine. But yeah, that would be really nice. Yeah, I think next time, because this keeps going like that, doesn't it? So yeah, next time we'll shift it over there. I don't like putting it too far over there because it's near that button. But Debbie Gets Crafty has got this very cool button that you put over the light so you don't accidentally knock it. And I did ask for the link, but I think she's forgot. So yeah. But it's really cool because say like you access, this is touch sensitive, so you could go like that and it, do you see what I mean? So this special square thing is so that you don't accidentally knock it off. So yeah. Okay. This just turns out really, really lovely. So I think we'll take that tea away because we seem to finish about that. I really would like to get into the leaf because that leaf looks very, very cool to do. But yeah. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I'll have lunch and then after that I will try and fit in a bit of the unicorn, and then after that I will probably go live with pig, and then it will lead up to dinner. Hopefully the parcel will come with this cable. I can put the cable in the TV, retune the TV, and then hopefully it won't, you know, need retuning. But if the cable doesn't work, then it's definitely a problem with the aerial. So yeah. So I'm hoping that I can cancel this repair and then I won't have to do it. So because I would much rather spend my Thursday evening diamond painting, Thursday afternoon diamond painting, rather than wait for this person to come. So I'm pretty damn sure that I know what the problem is. So this is sort of branching into the top of this. I'm going to say, I can't say that's a bee. I'm going to say that that's a hummingbird going into the flower here. I mean, this is very pixelated, so it could very well be a bee. But I would say that that is a hummingbird because the wings of this is far too big for a bee. So yeah, I reckon it's a hummingbird. But yeah, if you want to get this painting for yourself, I'll pop the link in the description. As I said, Amazon's prices fluctuate. So at the time of recording this, I paid $1.99 for mine. So it may have gone up to like $2.99. But yeah, I'd highly recommend getting it. It's fabulous. Really, really lovely painting. And then the next session will, any colours that we've missed, we'll fill up that. And then we'll move on to the next lot. So yeah, that's what I want to do in that one. I think. I need to find where I've put my bulldog clamps. I bought this massive bucket full of, it's quite a chunky pot of these bulldog clips. I didn't really need all of them, but they came in this one that had all different sizes, and I thought, you know what, that's really cool, so I'm going to have that. Okay, so that's like the border, and now we can sort of brush on and fill all this in. We'll try and do as much as we can, but it has got a few other colours in this that we need to go and put in. So yeah, I'm really happy that I've started this now, because I've been so engrossed in getting the unicorn done, trying to focus on Wilbur, and I don't need to worry about the coffee cup because that's filmed and on the wall. But I can't wait to show you. I was so getting fed up with writing down the schedules of next year on paper, but I decided to buy a 2024 diary, and I've downsized it a bit because the big one takes up too much room. And yeah, I thought, you know what, I normally wait until after Christmas because my sister gets me one, but I like to keep the one she gets me for like work and stuff. So I have like a work diary, and then I have like my YouTube diary. So I was like, I can't wait any longer. I need to get this now and start putting them in. So when you see this butterfly, I want to do a butterfly theme. And when you see it, at the time of recording it, I had no tripod. My tripod broke because the bolt was missing. I don't know how it got missing, but it was. And at the time I was waiting for a new tripod, but I had to film and stick the painting on the wall and wedge my camera against a jar on the kitchen table to film it. It is the most strangest way of filming a diamond painting, but it was the only sort of way I could get a good shot on it, because trying to balance the phone on top of a jar, it was just too close to the painting. So yeah, you'll see that next year. We're definitely going to be bringing back some more cats. We're definitely doing another series on Harry Potter. I'm trying to look for a Patronus. I really did like the one Linda got me, so I'm going to be doing that. So yeah. And then I think Diamond Paintings by Tida, she's doing an event with another lady. I think that's a Halloween event, so that's quite good. But yeah. But I was watching some of the footage back on Wilbur today, and it's not as bad. It does jump a bit. And when the stream ends, there's a feedback button thing, and if you put in like good or bad, it will send it over to StreamYard. And they said like try to connect your laptop through the Ethernet cable. Now the Ethernet cable is like direct to the router, but my laptop is not built with an Ethernet port, so I have to do it via wireless. So it's just the same sort of feedback that I get all the time. So you're basically telling me stuff that I already know. I know what I think's causing it is because it needs some room freed up on my laptop. I managed to get it to 3 GB, but I need to transfer the videos of the diamond painting onto a memory stick, and then that will hopefully free up room. But most of my memory sticks are full, so I'm going to have to buy another one, because I always keep a backup copy of the diamond painting videos just in case. Well, any videos that I film really on the channel, just in case like one goes up. I've had one where one's gone up and it says the file's been corrupted, and I'm like, what? How can it possibly corrupt? I'm not entirely sure what that means, so it's always best to keep a backup copy. And it could be that it accidentally stops, you know, processing. I mean, last night it said there was an error uploading it, so if that was the only footage and the system automatically deleted it by error, you can't get that footage back. So it's always best to have like a backup copy just in case. But yeah, this is turning out to be one beautiful, beautiful painting. So it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So many beautiful colours, and I like the fact that it's not a 3865. It's a really sort of peachy colour they've used in this, and the B is actually a 3770. But the painting wants me to finish. We're not finished yet. Come back. I'm doing for time. Look, 50 minutes gone already, but look how much we've achieved in 50 minutes. Really, really good. But yeah, I can't see us multiplacing much in this, because it's, you can see it's near enough all different colours. So I can see this being quite a single place job here. I think Linda was saying that she doesn't do multi-placing. I mean, some people prefer single placing, some people don't. When I very first started out diamond painting, I always single place, because I always thought multi-placing was cheating. And it took me a while to sort of like do the multi-placing. So yeah. But we may have to finish this a little bit early because basically run out of these colours now. But I will make sure to kit up the other colours later when we do the yeah, we're gonna have to stop that there, I think. So this has turned out really nice. What we will do is the next session, before we move on, we will fill in all this P and the A, and I think there's a 6 somewhere. Yeah, 6. And there's a sneaky little Y there. So they've chucked in a Y, and that really annoys me because you've got all these different colours and then they'll randomly put in just one single colour, which is Y here. And I think there's a couple of F cropped in. But yeah, out of all that, there's literally just one Y. What is the purpose of that? And it looks like the same colour as that. So you sort of think, well, have they made a mistake there? Or because it looks like all the same colour, but it's just strange how they just put one random colour in. But what I like about this is over here, we're going to have a different lettering colour here, which is full. So that is what it's looking like. It's very, very gorgeous. I think it's really nice. The peach is slightly overpowering the H a bit, but yeah, I mean, I've never worked with a 3865, a 3770 as a background before. I would have preferred 3865 if I'm totally honest with you, but you know, we'll see what it's like. I'm really liking it, and I like the idea they've used like an orange for the red, because that's going to look really good. As I said, I think this is a hummingbird, but once we get over here and we get this flower, I can't wait to do that. But it's got some really gorgeous colours in, and once we fill up that, we'll be starting to get an idea of how this is going to be. And then we move down to sort of like some flowers going on here, and Diamond Painting Petta's flowers favourite, which is a sunflower. So yeah, so that's that. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. And until next time, we'll see you again soon for another session of this beautiful, beautiful painting. Take care. Catch you later.